You know, there was a time when I thought tamales came in a can because the only way I'd ever had them were those Hormel tamale deals that would have a little paper wrap around them. And they're kind of like tamales, but it's kind of an insult to the real tamale. And they're really, really easy to make. You can use any kind of game at all. I've got some pulled goose here. The goose is seasoned. The masa is the part that people seem to think is all that complicated. In here, I've got some masa. Now what I'm looking for here, this is some chicken broth. I want this to be the consistency of wet cookie dough. This is lard, just Crisco, any kind of shortening like that. Stick it in the microwave, get it nice and soft. And at some point, I'm gonna have to get in here with my hands once this starts to get a little mixed up. If you do happen to add too much of the chicken stock or the shortening, you could just add a little bit more masa. And I also have a little baking soda and salt, and that's gonna make it a little fluffier. All right, gotta get in here with my hands. So here's how to build a tamale. You take a corn husk, put a thin layer of the masa here. Here's the meaty part. You need to resist the urge to overstuff these things because it just doesn't work if you overstuff it. I like to put a little more of the masa on top. The way you do this is thusly. Fold that over here. So over here, I have a pot with some water and a steamer basket. No special anything required. I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna leave this side open because I don't want it to get all moist on the inside. So I'm gonna put the folded side in, cover it up, let it steam for about 25 to 30 minutes. When you take it out, you're not gonna think it's done because it's gonna be still really soft, but once it starts to cool a little bit, it'll firm up. So once they're done steaming, you let them cool. I like to put them on a plate. I like a little sauce on there, some tomato, a little cilantro. So keep this in mind next time you want to make something a little bit different for your wild game at home. For recipes like this, tips, and a whole lot more, don't forget to check out ducks.org.